Today, we're making a high-protein, creamy beef pasta that clocks in at over 60 grams of protein per portion, is meal prep friendly, and still tastes delicious. It's rich, it's creamy, it's stupidly filling, and it doesn't destroy your calories for the day. And yes, it reheats beautifully. Let's cook. We're starting with 320 grams of dry penne, which is about 11.3 ounces. Salt the water aggressively and cook the pasta until al dente. You can find the cooking time for your pasta on the packaging. At the same time, cook 150 grams of dry red lentils, that's 5.3 ounces, in plain water for about 8 to 10 minutes until soft but not mushy. Red lentils are sneaky like that. High in protein, high in fiber, and they basically disappear into sauces. That's why they're perfect for meal prep. Once both are cooked, drain them and set them aside. Heat up a large pan, preferably stainless steel. Once the pan is at temperature, add a little bit of non-stick spray and your 800 grams of lean ground beef, which is about 1.7 pounds. And this is important. Do not immediately stir it like you're nervous. Let it sit, let it brown, let it develop flavor like it's supposed to. Season with salt, black pepper, 2 teaspoons garlic powder, 1.5 teaspoons onion powder, and 1.5 teaspoons smoked paprika. Color equals flavor. And gray beef is a crime in at least 7 countries. Once it's nicely browned, remove it from the pan and set it aside. Same pan, 0 wasted flavor. Add your diced onion and cook it until soft and translucent, scraping up all those browned bits. Toss in the garlic and cook just until fragrant, about 30 seconds. Stir in 1 tablespoon of tomato paste and let it cook out for about a minute. This deepens the flavor massively. Pour in 400 milliliters of tomato sauce, about 1.7 cups, and 200 milliliters of beef broth, roughly 3/4 cup. Season with Italian herbs and optionally chili flakes if you like a little heat. Let this simmer gently for about 5 minutes. If you've ever opened a meal prep container and felt genuine disappointment, this is your sign to like the video. And if you want recipes that don't feel like edible cardboard, subscribing might be a good life decision. Add the browned beef back into the sauce, followed by the lentils. This is where the volume really comes together. Meat, lentils, sauce, all working as one. Give it a good stir and reduce the heat. We're transitioning into creamy territory now. In a bowl, mix together 150 grams of plain skyr, about 5.3 ounces, with 100 milliliters of milk, or 1/3 cup, and 1 teaspoon cornstarch. This is how we get creaminess without blowing calories and adding tons of saturated fats. Take the pan off the heat completely before adding this. Slowly stir the skyr mixture into the sauce. Then return it to the lowest possible heat. Do not let it boil. If it boils, it will curdle, and that's a trust-breaking moment. Now it's time to add the cooked pasta to the pan and fold everything together until fully coated. If the sauce feels too thick, add a splash of water. 2 to 3 tablespoons is perfect. Taste. Adjust salt and pepper, and stop yourself from eating it straight out of the pan. The texture should be thick but silky. This is exactly what we're going for. Portion the pasta evenly into 4 containers. Top each with Parmesan or Pecorino and fresh basil for brightness. This is the kind of meal prep that makes coworkers jealous. And honestly, That's half the reason we do this, right? Each portion comes in at roughly 810 calories, with 61 grams of protein, which is wild for something this creamy. Store it in the fridge for 3 to 4 days, or freeze it for up to 3 months. When reheating, just add a splash of water or milk and heat slowly. If you enjoyed this, there's another video waiting for you right here. And remember, bland food doesn't build discipline, it builds resentment. I'll see you in the next one.